After 22 years of turning wrenches, I've learned something most people haven't figured out. There are 3 SUVs sitting on dealer lots right now that salespeople can't give away, and every mechanic I know is quietly buying them. Consumer Reports ranks reliability, JD Power tracks quality, but I track what actually rolls into my shop and what comes back. And here's the thing, the 3 SUVs that never come back for major repairs are the same ones people walk right past because of badge snobbery. Today, we're counting down 3 underrated reliable SUVs with Toyota-level reliability at budget prices. These aren't your typical mechanic recommendations, these are the vehicles I've personally put 24 customers into over the last 5 years. And stick around, because number 1 is the SUV I drive personally, with 192,000 miles, and what I've spent on it will shock you. At number 3 we have the Kia Sorento, specifically the 2016 to 2020 models with the SX trim. When Kia's engineers designed the 3rd generation Sorento, they apparently forgot to tell the marketing department they'd built something bulletproof. The 3.3-liter Lambda V6 under the hood wasn't just reliable, it was a masterclass in naturally aspirated engineering that, honestly, even Toyota would respect. No turbo to fail, a timing chain designed to last the engine's life, not a belt that needs replacing every 60,000 miles. And honestly, after working on these for years, I've seen this V6 handle abuse that would kill lesser engines. The 8-speed automatic transmission was co-developed with Hyundai, refined over years, traditional torque converter, not the problematic dual-clutch systems you'll find in some competitors. It's properly sorted and cleverly calibrated for both performance and longevity. Here's what sets it apart. Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty transfers to used buyers. That's industry-leading confidence you won't find from most manufacturers. You're getting a 3-row, V6-powered family hauler with warranty protection that most luxury brands can't match. Alright, let's talk numbers because this is where it gets honestly kind of ridiculous. The average used price for a 2018 Sorento SX with under 80,000 miles is about $13,000 to $16,000. Now, compare that to a same-year Toyota Highlander at $22,000 to $26,000. That's an $8,000 to $10,000 difference for pretty much the same level of reliability. The only reason it's so cheap is honestly badge stigma. People still think it's 2005 Kia quality, but it's not. I had a customer last year, a guy in his early 40s with 3 kids, come in asking me to inspect a used 2017 Ford Explorer he was about to buy. It had 92,000 miles, and the dealer wanted $18,500. I looked at the maintenance history and told him straight, "You're about to spend 18 grand on a car that needs 3,500 in repairs within 18 months, turbocharged EcoBoost cooling system problems." So, he asked what I'd buy instead. I pulled up AutoTrader on my phone and showed him a 2018 Kia Sorento SX V6, 58,000 miles for $14,200, more power, better reliability, and a $4,300 savings. He bought it. That was 16 months ago. You know what he spent on repairs? $112. Just an oil change and a cabin air filter. Now, let's be clear here. You should avoid the early 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engines from 2011 to 2014. Those had issues. Stick with the V6 or the newer 2.5-liter turbo from 2021 and up. When you're shopping for one, check the oil level and condition carefully. Test the all-wheel drive system with a full lock turn in a parking lot. It should operate smoothly with no binding or clunking. Some early models had infotainment screen delamination, which costs about $350 to replace, but that's not a mechanical issue. So, who should buy this? Well, families needing 3 rows, budget-conscious folks looking for reliability, and honestly, anyone willing to ignore badge snobbery for some incredible value. And, who shouldn't? If you're the type who needs everyone to know you drive something expensive, you might want to walk away. This thing doesn't care about your ego, it just works. Coming in at number 2, we've got the Mazda CX-5, 2nd generation, covering the 2017 to 2024 models. Touring trim is what I'd recommend. While competitors added complexity, things like turbos, CVTs, and dual-clutch transmissions, Mazda kept it devastatingly simple. The 2.5-liter Skyactiv G4 cylinder under the hood runs a 13:1 compression ratio. That's higher compression than most sports cars, which means better fuel efficiency without sacrificing durability. It runs cleaner and more efficiently than anything else in its class. No turbo to fail. Timing chain designed to last the life of the engine. And the 6-speed traditional automatic transmission? It's got over a decade of proven use. Every time a CX-5 rolls into my shop, I almost get disappointed because there's nothing wrong with it. Oil changes, brake pads, tires, that's it. Last month I had a 2017 CX-5 come in with 158,000 miles, original owner for 8 years. I put it on the lift expecting something, suspension wear, maybe transmission issues at that mileage. You know what I found? Nothing. Original spark plug still had life, no suspension issues. Brake pads were fine, transmission fluid was clean. I told them to come back in 30,000 miles, and honestly, the numbers back it up. RepairPal gives the CX-5 a 4.5 out of 5 reliability rating, highest in the compact SUV class. The probability of a major repair is just 8% for the CX-5, compared to 13% class average. Annual maintenance costs average $447, compared to $573 class average and $652 for all vehicles. That's $126 to $205 saved every year, real money. But here's the market paradox. These things depreciate like they've got a disease. A 2018 CX-5 touring with 70,000 miles sells for $15,000 to $18,000. Same year Toyota RAV4 XLE with similar miles, $20,000 to $23,000. You save $5,000 up front for lower maintenance costs long term. The market doesn't recognize Mazda reliability. That's your advantage. Think about it this way. Buy a CX-5 for $15,000, drive it 150,000 miles, spend maybe $2,800 total on maintenance. That's the best dollars per mile deal in the compact SUV category. The most expensive repair I've ever seen on one was a water pump at 148,000 miles that cost $580. Compare that to the average surprise repair on a same-age CR-V running around $950. When you're shopping for one, just do a standard pre-purchase inspection. You're looking for neglect, not inherent problems. Check the maintenance history. Few specific red flags with these, they're just that solid. Who should buy this? Value shoppers who want reliability without paying the Toyota tax. Anyone who doesn't need 3 rows. People who appreciate engineering over branding. So, who shouldn't buy this? Well, if you need to haul 7 people regularly, this just isn't your vehicle. And, if you require badge prestige, you might want to walk away. Now, this thing isn't just reliable, it's proof that sometimes the market gets it completely wrong. Taking the top spot, the Toyota Highlander 2014 to 2019 models. And here's why this is number 1. Taking the top spot, the Toyota Highlander 2014 to 2019 models. And here's why this is number 1. So, 2 years ago, a woman came in, mid-40s, professional, needed something reliable for a long commute and weekend family trips. She'd been looking at Lexus RX models, had a budget of $28,000. I asked if she'd considered the Highlander. She laughed and said, "That's what soccer moms drive, I want something nicer." So, I walked her outside to my shop parking lot and pointed at my personal vehicle. It's a 2016 Highlander Limited, sitting at 192,000 miles. I bought it when it had 85,000 miles on it, paid $19,500. At that point, I'd put maybe $2,100 into it total, did a full brake job, put on new tires, and replaced the water pump at 175,000 miles. And, just so you know, these are real numbers from my shop, not dealer prices. She went out the next week and bought herself a 2017 Highlander XLE for $21,800 with 68,000 miles. She texted me just last month. She's at 138,000 miles now, and honestly, 0 mechanical issues. She asked me, why doesn't anyone talk about this SUV? Well, here's what nobody tells you about the Highlander. The 3.5-liter 2GRFKS V6 is the same basic engine architecture as the Lexus RX 350. It's a proven engine family that's been in production since 2005 with continuous refinement. This thing puts out 295 horsepower runs smooth as Swiss clockwork, and, you know, it's got a documented history of running over 300,000 miles with just basic maintenance. No turbo complexity to worry about, no timing belt either. It's got a timing chain designed to last the life of the engine. The 8-speed automatic transmission is properly sorted, and it's shared across Toyota's whole lineup. I've personally worked on 4 Highlanders that were north of 300,000 miles, still running their original transmissions, shifting perfectly. What makes this SUV so special is that it's basically a Lexus RX in soccer mom disguise. The chassis, the drivetrain, the engineering philosophy. It's all there. You're getting 90% of the Lexus experience at 70% of the cost. Massive second row, usable third row for adults at least on short trips. Highway stable at 80 miles per hour all day long. Quiet, comfortable, and, honestly, fuel efficient for a 3-row V6. So, there you have it. 3 SUVs that, honestly, the market forgot, but mechanics sure didn't. The Kia Sorento with its bulletproof V6 and a warranty that actually transfers. The Mazda CX-5 that depreciates like it's cursed but, really, runs like it's blessed. And the Highlander that's basically a Lexus in disguise. Smart money buys engineering, not branding. Tell me in the comments which one surprised you the most, or if you already own one of these, what your experience has been. Hit that like button if this saved you from overpaying for a RAV4, and subscribe because I'm dropping real mechanic knowledge every week. No dealership talking points, just what actually works.